Hi, my name is Taylor Herzog, and this is my technology integration project on the butterfly life cycle. The objective of this project is that the students can describe the order of events of the butterfly's life cycle and find specific information by using text features. The TEKS that support this objective is that students can describe the order of events or ideas in a text and use text features such as table of contents, index, and heading to locate specific information in the text. Some types of technology that were used will be laptops, iPads, and the Prezi will be the presentation that the students use. The learning theory and design model, I use the constructivism learning theory because it's learning about insects and it gives a lot of visuals for students. And we use the engaged learning model. This is how students are finding their information and applying their findings in their Prezi presentations. The engaged learning model is more student research and self-discovery of students' learning. This is the engaged learning model. We start here at the launch and build the teams. Then the teams plan their project, and then they need to research and work together to be able to find the information on their topic. Then they create their project using, in this case, Prezi, and then the students can then show their creation to get feedback from the other students, which is the critique. And then once the students have gotten their feedback, they can make those changes and then share with the class their final project. The intended audience and length of time is second grade, and we spent a week on this project, 20-minute lessons throughout the week. The engaged learning model, this is a lesson plan. I broke it down. It's very lengthy whenever we use the engaged learning model. So we start off with the launch. The students were introduced to their unit with caterpillars that were brought into the classroom and recorded what they observed in a butterfly life cycle journal that was provided to them. They must draw a picture of what they see and write with words and adjectives to describe what they see as well. Students are then read their driving question, which helps guide their intended turnout, and challenge brief, which helps students understand that they are researching and creating for. At this point after the launch, the students then plan. They're placed in their groups and they work together to create a plan on how they're going to share their gathered information and how they plan on if they want to work together or separately. Research and work. Students are provided with key questions and DIYs they need to complete to answer their research questions. They can decide, if they want to divide the work up between the group members or work together to find the information. And this is the lesson plan continued. We have our create and crit, which is also critique. Students start creating their Prezi with all their newly found information. They will use the information they gather to answer their key questions and include it on their Prezi that they need to create. Other groups can then take a look at their Prezi and provide critique for them to fix when they're ready to show. And then the last step in the engaged learning model is share. The students are able to present their Prezi with the class and show off all of their hard work. They get really excited about this stage because they've worked very hard and they love to be able to show it to their classmates. And so here I'm going to start going into the Prezi that I created as an example for what my students would probably create as well. Here we just have some information about the butterflies. These are the types of things that we researched as students, and so they needed to understand the parts of the body. And then they could go through and put in the stages of the butterfly life cycle and give the information. Again, this is just an example of what students might create. And then you can include pictures, and the easiest way to include a picture is to insert an image, and then you can find any kind of image that you saved on your computer. Here I have also included a YouTube video of me actually going through and making parts of this Prezi for students. And it kind of goes through and shows you the different tools that you can use that make your Prezi individualized for each student. So please feel free to watch the video. It's very fun. If you haven't used Prezi in your classroom, your kids will enjoy it. And that's my Prezi. Thank you for watching.